All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, I thought I'd come on here and do a quick post-fight reaction to the big fight last night in Madison Square Garden. Of course, Katie Taylor was victorious last night in the Trilogy match. First of all, shout out to Katie Taylor. Congratulations for improving your record to 25-1, beating Amanda Serrano last night, winning by majority decision. Now, I knew going into this fight that Amanda Serrano was going to have to change some things. You guys know that last fight? That was a barn burner of a fight. And a lot of people assumed that type of fight favored Amanda Serrano, being that she's has more power of the two. She has the bigger KO ratio. I think it's like 65% KO ratio, and I think Katie Taylor's is like 24%. So we know who the knockout artist is. It's Amanda Serrano. But the problem is that being a more skilled fighter, I would say Katie Taylor, her punches were more accurate. They were the more eye-catching punches, in my opinion. Some of you guys may disagree with that, but that's what I saw. So I knew going into this fight she was going to have to change some things up. And I was happy that she changed some things up. She decided to box in this fight. She decided to work behind her jab, at times even doubling up on the jab before throwing the 1-2. She kept her distance. Another thing I'm glad she did, and she was successful in a sense. I had the fight pretty close until the championship rounds. Now, here's where the problem lied for Amanda Serrano, switching up like that in boxing. At times, her punches were coming up short. You guys saw that. She would throw the jab, and either Katie Taylor would move out of range, or she just wasn't close enough and the punches weren't landing. So it almost looked like she was just shadow boxing at times. Number two, she did not invest in the body. You guys know Katie Taylor has good footwork. She needed to slow her down. She was doing a lot of head hunting in the fight, but she wasn't investing in the body. That allowed Katie Taylor to make adjustments, move around the ring. You guys know who's the quicker of the two. Katie Taylor is the faster of the two. Once she made those adjustments and she would bounce in and counter with the quickness on Serrano, the fight changed. The fight changed. She used her speed, her athleticism, and her boxing IQ to nullify what Serrano was doing in the ring. Serrano got lax. She just didn't change anything. And that's where the problem lied. And like I said, the championship rounds, she took both of the championship rounds. I knew after that Katie Taylor was going to have her hands raised. I thought it was a good game plan that Amanda went in with. I just think she didn't execute it enough. And going into, I know a lot of people, they wanted to see a knockdown, drag-out fight like last time. But it's boxing. You have to make adjustments. You have to fight smarter, not harder. That was the theme coming from Amanda Serrano. She fought smarter. It's just that, she didn't completely follow through, in my opinion, and that's why Katie Taylor got her hands raised last night. But anyway, just want to get my 2 cents on that, guys. I know some of you guys are going to disagree with that, but Katie Taylor's a hell of a boxer, man. She can't be denied. She might not be a power person, but she can box. And I always tell you guys on this channel, skills pay the bills. It's not all about power. I know a lot of people are enamored with, a fighter that has a lot of power, but if you have a fighter who knows how to make adjustments and can nullify power, they're going to be hard to beat. And she's hard to beat. So shout out to Katie Taylor, her team. Shout out to the Irish people. I'm sure you guys are happy. Amanda Serrano has nothing to be ashamed about. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans as well. But she just had her number. She just had her number. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the fight. You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.